Apparently, conservatives are freaking out over Christopher Nolan's casting choices for the upcoming epic, The Odyssey. None of these choices are actually, we don't know who's been cast. It's not finalized, but they are flipping out. Elon Musk, you know, the man from South Africa who was okay with apartheid, is still railing against Lupita Nyong'o playing the fabled most beautiful woman in the world, Helen of Troy. Newsmax is also losing it over rumors that Achilles will be portrayed by actor Elliot Page. Again, none of this is, nobody knows who's been cast. But check this out.
The most famous warrior in history, not just Greek history, all of history, Achilles, is about to be played by a transgender woman in a brand new movie. That's the person that's going to be playing the greatest warrior in history, because to the left, that is normal. That's okay. And to top it all off, playing Helen of Troy, whose beauty was unparalleled, a woman who was definitely white, is going to be played by Lupita Nyong'o. And I've got nothing against Lupita, but I do have a problem with the complete rewriting of history.
History? What do they care?
So let me do this first, because I know I will have upset people. I don't know that he was an apartheid apologist. I don't know anything about him except that I'm not a fan. So I take it back.
And he was there during that time. So
I'm not saying he was there. I don't know that he was there. I wasn't there. I don't know if he was there. So I'm saying, okay, so before y'all flip out, my question is, why is this upsetting? Why don't you just not go to the movie?
That's an easy solution.
Well, that's an easy solution, but it's you know, I think, you know, racism rears its ugly head often on, and more often now than ever, I think, in our country. But if you are a student of history, you know that scholars have debated for decades the extent to which Greek mythology and civilization were influenced by ancient Egypt and North Africa. It is very clear that Andromeda is described as an Ethiopian princess. We have Othello, the Moor. The Greeks, this idea was also explored in a book called Black Athena. I think people should read it, which argues that classical Greek culture is heavily indebted to Afro-Asiatic and Near Eastern roots. I actually taught Greek mythology to 8th graders. And so I covered this.
Fun fact.
So people that are saying that Helen of Troy could not possibly be played by a black woman don't know history.
But what does it matter? Why not just not go to the movie?
It's like when The Little Mermaid and there was this whole uproar. Like, Elon Musk has multiple companies valued at over $1 trillion. How do you even have the time to worry about this? But he also said that Christopher Nolan, one of the finest directors of our time, I would argue, just wants the awards. He's got plenty of awards. I don't think he needs to, like,
I want to go a little more
casting.
shallow. We're talking about Helen of Troy being the most beautiful and the woman of the world. Can you flip up that woman picture again? Of Helen of... No, that's
Lupita's
good.
beautiful.
Because
that's Lupita. She means the other
I mean
one.
the most
classical
beautiful
one, the one
woman
that
in the world. That was
the blonde lady.
fictitious also.
Yeah, but that...
Yes, they're asking, she's asking for it again.
Okay, yeah, because that just arguably, and beauty is subjective. I'd like you to prove to me
that that's the finest there ever
that
was.
she can even hold a candle to Lupita Nyong'o. It's like the argument I want to hear.
She wasn't real.
Well, she looks like Elvis. Let's start
I am
with that.
sorry, but could they have not pulled a better picture to make his point than that woman?
She's not bad looking, she's just mad.
No,
She's not bad looking?
No.
No, you know what? It is subjective.
It's subjective.
It is subjective, you know? But my point is, I don't understand why you feel the need, when there's so much going on in the world, why this is what's upsetting you. These are oftentimes fictitious characters. They're put into the zeitgeist to explain how things happen in the world. Who knows? None of us were there. Remember how I said I wasn't there when... I digress. You were there.
She definitely was there.
And she looked just like my Aunt Rose, I'll tell you what.
You know, just don't go to the movie. Don't go to the movie if it's not a movie. It's like the show. If you're not a fan of the show, you don't need to write us all the time and say you don't like the show. Just don't watch.
They also need to mind their own business.
You know, I mean, it's okay. It's okay. So once again, I apologize for insinuating something that I don't have any facts to back up.